Hi, my name's Sophia and I'm 29 years old, interdisciplinary artist, currently based between two places in London and in Slovakia. I work with oil paints and with linen, and I do lots of variety of scales, but mostly I enjoy working with the large scale paintings. I would say that the technique that I use is very therapeutic and very expressive as well. For me, the dog technique symbolizes the light and the photons and the movement and the energy itself. And I think that it's pretty much connected with my background because as a child, as I was growing up in a small place in Slovakia called Marianka, we had very little of light pollution, and the nights here are still pretty much dark and without artificial lighting. And I really enjoy and I really like the contrasts in life that are very inspirational for me. That's why I chose to move to London for last couple of years, and I could see that the life there is very different to the place that I grew up, and it's mostly because of the light as well, and the light in the night. And ever since then I started to study the light pollution in the world in general, and that inspired me to undertake the course MA Art and Science in Central St. Martin's that I finished in 2022. And in this course I've been researching about the light and about the colors and how they do connect and how we perceive light, how we perceive colors. And I also am connecting it with the sound, and I create the soundscapes related to the colors, and I also then visualize it on my paintings. And for the biggest influences, I would say definitely that it would be Mark Rothko, Lucas Samaras and Claude Monet, because I really like each of them, how they work with color as well and with the patterns. And at the moment also I'm still trying to focus. I'm still keeping the research that I undertake on my MA, and I'm developing this, and I paint lot because it's very important as I'm being an artist to have some period of time where you keep working, and that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. But at the same time, I would say that the biggest challenge of being an artist is that if you are someone like me, that I'm creative when I'm alone, the most creative when I'm alone, then the biggest challenge would be to sacrifice the time spent with family and friends and to be brave enough to be able to be alone most of the time. And that's also connected with what advice would I give myself, my younger self, would be to value the time that you have. Although it seems to be very easy, very understandable, but it's very tricky one, because we never know how much time we have. And also and then when I'm thinking, and when I was young, I spent my time on different things, and now I'm thinking if I would be doing something else at the time, I could be even better or something like that. But also in the same time, I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but the time is very important. And because I like to work in a very traditional way, I haven't tried any unconventional mediums or techniques yet, and I don't think that I will, but maybe one day I'll change my mind. But I prefer to work with the oil paints, and I also tried working with the rabbit skin glue and mixing my own pigments and working with raw pigments and stuff like this. But I haven't tried working with any other ones. I work with charcoals and pastels as well, which I really like on my paintings. And I prefer complete silence most of the time when I work, and it's because when I paint, it's very, as I said in the beginning, it's very therapeutic for me because I do lots of dots, and it's like for me in that time I have so much time to think, and I don't really focus on what I paint. I never state any idea before, what am I going to do. It's very expressive what I do, and then the dots is the therapeutic thing for me that I finished my painting with. And when I paint these dots, I have lots of time to think about my day, or about things, about the conversations, about the people, and about, I don't know, maybe music as well, but I don't tend to listen to the music most of the time. And what's the best reaction someone has had to my work? I would say every time someone sees my work, it's for me very nice to see their reaction, because every time people see somehow what reflects the artwork in their self. For instance, someone would say oh, I can see the universe there, and on the same painting another people would say oh, that's Aboriginal art culture, or I don't know, someone said I can see the tree, or I can see the river, and it's still the same painting, but with the expression and with the enthusiasm people say this, it's for me very rewarding, and I feel happy that people can be very excited about the art, and it's very nice to see, and especially also when it's about the piece that I created. And that's also what I hope that people would take away from my artwork, and it's the peace and composure, something that people would remember at least for a while, and would somehow bring them the peace and the quiet and the peace of the mind, I would say. Yeah, and yeah. I would say that's all for my work, and I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you very much for interviewing me. Bye bye.